Hello, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Janiah.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to TCS
TCS
News.
News. In Syria, there's been a rising conflict between the Kurdish fighters and the Syrian government. In the city of Aleppo, which was Syria's largest city until war in 2011, there has been a split between the Kurdish fighters and the Syrian government. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights claims that this was the bloodiest battle Aleppo has seen in over a year. Another group, called Fatah al-Ab, has entered the fight by detonating a bomb on the western territory of Russian-backed Syrian army. Well, how did the Syrian army respond to this? They responded extremely aggressively, calling in 20 airstrikes on Tuesday, hitting both Fatah al-Ab and the Kurdish fighters. Death tolls are rising too fast to give an accurate estimate.
In Fort McMurray, Canada, there was a massive wildfire that forced 88,000 residents out of their homes. The wildfire has charred 18,500 acres of land since Sunday. 80% of the houses in the neighborhood, about 600 homes, were destroyed. On Tuesday, there was a highway closure that forced people to go north. On Wednesday, the highway was reopened, but by that time, people had run out of fuel. The insured damage was more than 700 million Canadian dollars. There were no fatalities from the fire. Apparently, that has been a new development in the UN, and we don't mean United Nations. This time, we mean in urination. Get it, Marcus?
No,
Urine.
No.
All right. In Bristol, England, students at the University of West England are testing a urinal they built. They hope the technology can be used to provide lights for the toilets in refugee camps. This is because electricity is scarce in refugee camps. They are using a technology called microbiofuel cells, MFC. These types of cells feed on pee. These cells then create energy which can be used to power the lights. Equipment is placed under the toilet to process the urine. This experiment will cost £6,000, which is $8,697.24.
In China, there have been Bitcoin mines popping up all over the country. So, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a type of encrypted currency and can transfer and store funds without the use of a bank. So, what does this really mean? It means that underground high criminals are making millions per year just by generation of money by specialized algorithms. In the past year, the mining percent has shot up from 40% to 70% of the world's Bitcoin mining. And just to put in perspective, each Bitcoin costs $450 US, and 50 Bitcoins are mined from one machine each day.
On Wednesday, Kenyan police apprehended a terrorist group of 3 people. They are still looking for 2 other men said to be involved. Muhammad Abdi Ali, a medical intern at a Kenyan hospital, was in charge of a terror network. He was planning an attack similar to the one at Westgate Mall, in which 67 people were killed in 2013 in Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Muhammad's network consisted of medical experts who could help organize a biological attack using anthrax. Police describe them as armed and dangerous and are offering 2 million Kenyan shillings, $20,000 for information leading to their apprehension.
On Wednesday and Thursday afternoon, there was a plant sale. On the list of things that were sold were basil, tomatoes, marigolds, jalapenos, and zinnias and mint. We would like to thank everyone who participated in the plant sale for supporting the community school.
On Saturday, April 30th, Kelsey Larimore attended senior prom at Hunt Valley Mansion. She says it was very nice and fancy. The food was not good at all. Deja White will be attending prom May 20th, and Sadie Greenwood will be attending prom May 26th.
On Saturday, April 30th, Janiah Tillery attended the Cardinal Cup, a race with students from her school, Mother Seton Academy, and the School of Cathedral of Mary, our Queen. She finished 5K in 39 minutes and 35 seconds. Good job, Janiah.
Thank you. On Saturday from 6 p.m. to 9:30, Mission Fit and its members celebrated Mr. Hopeball. He taught gym for the students at Walwell International School in Pikesville, Maryland. He was a mentor to Coach Wendy and made a big difference in all of his students' lives. On Wednesday, we celebrated Miss Peggy's birthday. Yes, Miss Peggy makes us lunch, but she does more than that. On Monday and Tuesday during the day, she's in Trenton, New Jersey, working as a college professor for the deaf and blind. On Monday and Tuesday nights, she travels back to Elkton, Maryland, her home.
On Wednesday, she comes to the community school and then goes home again. On Thursday, she comes back to the community school and then home again. Some Fridays, she comes to TCS to teach job readiness, like today. And other Fridays, she's in Dover, Delaware, where she works at the State Department of Education in the physical restraints of kids with disabilities.
The point is, she does a lot, not just for the students at TCS, but also for people with disabilities. We appreciate the time and effort you put in, and we love you. Happy birthday, Miss Peggy.
On Saturday, it will be partly cloudy, with the high being 71 degrees and the low being 58 degrees. On Sunday, it will be partly cloudy, again, with the high being 70 degrees and the low being 52 degrees.
We would like to thank you for tuning in to TCS News.
Have a great weekend.